As of right now, there are a lot of videos on YouTube which kind of show you how to pack and smoke a pipe, and I kind of wanted to do my own take on that as to what I do. Everybody does things differently. You know, everybody who smokes pipe does it very differently. But I have my own way of doing things. I guess another person to go to who has he has like a series of like 100 videos of, you know, different things to do when you're smoking a pipe. That's how to pack it, how to clean it, that kind of thing. Smoke Rings Pipe Dreams, his name is Kel. He's a great one. There's a lot of other ones too. But basically in this video I'm gonna pack this pipe, light it, and basically show you how to smoke it and to show you what I do. And then after I finish that, I'll show you how to clean a pipe. I'm not going to sit here and smoke a whole bowl in front of you, but I'm going to smoke this one and show you how to, you know, pack it and smoke it. Then once I, have shown you that, I'm not going to sit here and do the whole thing, smoke a whole bowl in front of you. But I've smoked this like maybe an hour ago. Normally I like to clean pipes as soon as I've done smoking it, but I'm going to show you how to clean it with a pipe cleaner. So it is 6 in the morning, so it's a perfect time for Dunhill early morning pipe. So it's one of my favorite blends is Dunhill early morning pipe. Another awesome blend I think is Dunhill Nightcap. But typically I smoke Black Cavendish, Georgia Rebel Cream. I do like Burley, and I like Latakia. Also, like straight Latakia. So, I'm going to show you how to pack it. Where I get my pipe tobacco is I live in Omaha, and there's a store called SG Roy, which is in downtown Omaha, which they sell tons of cigars, and they sell pipes, and they sell lots of different pipe tobacco. So I buy this and other pipe tobaccos in bulk. However, there are places online where you can get different kinds of pipes and pipe tobaccos and stuff like that. So what I do is I stick it in the bag because I don't want to take a pinch out and put it in, because I don't want to get it everywhere, and I don't want to get it everywhere basically. So I put it in like this, and I kind of take a scoop to get some in there first off, and then there are different packing techniques where you can, basically what I've heard is that you put in a pinch, push it down lightly with some pressure but not that much, and then you take another pinch, pack it down a little more roughly, and then you take a third pinch and then pack it even more tightly to make it firm. But what I do is I kind of do that, and then I take a pinch inside of here, this, and I put it in there. I'm going to do it for you outside of the bag just to show you, and then I kind of pack it down a little more firmly. I don't like to have anything on the outside of the bowl. It's kind of hard to get stuff on the outside of this bowl because of this. I bought this pipe online from tobaccopipecollector.com. So I pack it down kind of like that, just so that there's at least a half a bowl. Don't like push it down to where it's like really like firmly in there, because you want there to be some air inside of there, some room. So we'll do one more pinch, and then one or two more pinches, like that, and then I kind of get everything off of the side, like that, sort of. That's what I'm looking for. So it's filled to the top, and it's not all the way in there. Sometimes I do another pinch, but what you don't want is you don't want it to be so packed in there that the draw is inhibited. So after you pack it, what I like to do is test the draw, and if you can easily puff at it without having to, then it's good. So this is good. There are different packing techniques, and it also depends on the kind of tobacco that you're using. If you're smoking a flake tobacco, there's different packing techniques for that. So I do that pretty much. So it's pretty full. That's about a bowl. You know, make sure it's kind of firm and it's not. I don't like to have tobacco coming out of the bowl. I don't like it to be like just sticking out. I don't like that. So that's pretty much what you're after. It's full and you can easily draw on it. So as for lighting it, there's different ways you could do it. Some people do use lighters, regular big lighters, or actual pipe lighters. However, I don't like lighters because I don't like the taste of the butane. I don't like that taste. So I preferably like matches. I like matches like this, or even like little books like this are also good. So I like to do that, and basically what you want to do is you want to put it in your mouth like that. Take one. And since I'm smoking in the house, I basically use a cup for ashes and for matches. That way it's not everywhere. Since I don't really have an ashtray. So, strike on the box, of course. That's the way you light a match. And basically, you want to let after you strike the match. You know how it kind of burns like a lot for a second. Let that do that, and because that's the sulfur burning off. Because if you strike it and then put it in your pipe right away and puff on it, you're going to get a mouthful of sulfur and it's gross. So you let the sulfur burn off. So you strike it, let it sit there for a second, and then puff on it. So basically, what I just did, that was a charring light. So you're going to have to light the pipe, usually multiple times. With this one, Dunhill doesn't. With this Dunhill early morning pipe, it's going to be a few times because it doesn't light, you know, easily. So kind of like Stogie Farts. He has a video showing that, and his analogy was that you want to try and make a scab of like ash, a scab that is like a cap on the bowl. So that was what I just did. That was a charring light, and basically after you do that charring light, then your second and third, or possibly even and sometimes your even fourth light will make it stay lit, and that way you can just puff on it, you know, lazily and stuff like that. So our second light. These matches are all kind of old, so that's why some of them are duds. So what I like to do is while I'm puffing, I like to go around it to make it evenly burn. Just kind of as you're puffing, go around so that way it's not just charred and ashy in one spot. So it's kind of getting like that. That's kind of what you're after. It doesn't always work that way. It's not always, you know, as good. It doesn't always work that way. But so sometimes you're gonna, you know, you're basically in one bowl like this. You're gonna have to light it like 5 times before you finish the whole bowl. And then you're not smoking this like a cigarette either. You are, and I guess they say for you not to inhale, but sometimes I like to. but the whole thing is to puff on it and not inhale. So that's basically what I mostly do, but sometimes I do like to inhale because the smoke is not that harsh. So, and I used to smoke cigarettes, so that's probably why. And you just want to taste the smoke and let it kind of come out of your mouth slowly. You don't want to blow it out as if you're smoking a cigarette. And you also don't want to go like this. If you do that for a long period of time, your pipe is going to get very hot. And the problem with that is you're not going to be able to even hold on to it. You want a cool pipe. A warm pipe is fine, but if it's too hot that you can't even hold on to it like this, you have to set it down and hold off. So you want this to be a relaxing experience. You want it to be you want this to be like a chilling out thing. You're chilling out. As you can see, I kind of have a nice little ashy cap on there. I kind of missed a little bit of a spot there, but that's fine. That's kind of mostly what you're after. And now it just kind of went out, and that's kind of typical. And normally what you want to have is you want to have a pipe tool. You have three-pronged pipe tools, and you have like the one, and you also have, just the two-sided ones, which you can find in pipe shops. I have one around here somewhere, but they're so easy for me to lose. So basically what you want to do when after it goes out, you want to kind of push down and kind of tamp it, and after it's out, it's fine for you to do that with your finger. So I don't really need a pipe tool. I can do it with just my finger. So you want to tamp it down again lightly, not too hard. I wish I had a pipe tool for this video, but and then we'll light it again. And that's basically that. And after a while, after you're sitting here smoking this pipe, you're gonna have some nice ash buildup. And once that happens, and your pipe will probably go out again, then you're gonna want to tap it a little bit and then get the ash out of there. There's a pipe. The three-pronged pipe tool has a little, just like a poker. That way you can poke on it and get the ash out of there. You don't want to have ash in there while you light your pipe again. Okay, so now, and basically, that's kind of the basics of it. Now I'll set that down, and then we'll clean this one. And I get pipe cleaners from the tobacco store also. They're not that expensive, so you just take one and you want to clean it right after you smoke it, is basically what you want to do. You want to clean it right after you smoke it, otherwise it's gonna not taste as good. There's like, basically after you finish smoking a bowl, there's gonna be moisture and a bunch of crap in there that you want to get it out, and I'll show you after I clean it here. So basically you take one end, stick it in there, and sometimes in some pipes, like after I clean this, once I clean this one, you're gonna hit like a snag. You're gonna get in there and you're not gonna be able to go any further. And then what you want to do is you want to twist the pipe, and then it'll go in. This pipe is a billiard, and it's straight, and it's gonna go in pretty easily. But and actually I just hit a snag, so you want to twist it, and then it'll typically will go in. Yep. Okay. There we go. There we go. See, the twisting of it just helped. Okay. And then once you can see the end of the pipe cleaner on the inside of the bowl, pull it out. See all that? I want to do that with the other side. And now I just hit a snag, so twisting it helps. Twisting the pipe as you're sticking it in helps. And I doubt if I show you, you'll be able to see the end of the cleaning there. And that's just more stuff that we got. Once you've done that, I go like that, and then go on the inside like this and clean that stuff out like that. And then you're done. And then make sure that there's no stuff or moisture in there. And then it's good. So that's my little video on that. I know it's been 15 minutes, but there's kind of a lot to this. If you have any questions about the way I do things, I'd be open to answering that. But I guess if you want to know more about that, go see Smoke Rings Pipe Dreams. He has tons of videos on different things on keeping your tobacco, stuff like that. He's been very helpful to me, you know, ever since I started smoking pipes. So, thank you.